Good morning, everybody. It's been about 3 years since our speaking experience has completely changed. That is, we're speaking online much more often. For 2 years, we spoke online pretty much exclusively. And what that meant is that our audience was completely different. Oh, we might have had the same people watching, but we couldn't necessarily see them. They were off camera. They were muted. Oftentimes, organizers would tell our audience to stay off camera and to stay muted, sometimes for good reasons, sometimes for no legitimate reason at all. It's good to be on mute, I suppose, if you're all at home and suddenly have dogs barking or kids coming in or cars crashing behind you. I don't know. But when you don't have an audience as a speaker, you don't get feedback. You don't hear the laughter. You don't see the thoughtful expressions after you say something. You don't have the same energy exchange. Last week, I was able to be part of a table topics contest, impromptu speaking, as part of Toastmasters at a area level. So they actually had an audience. We've gone hybrid, which means that you could be there online, and I was competing online because I could not drive down there. But they also had about 30 people in the room. And while everybody online kept their cameras off and themselves muted, the audience was not muted. So when I did my table topic and said something funny, I heard laughter. When I heard that laughter, it was encouraging. It was an energy transfer, even though I couldn't see the audience. Just hearing it made it easier for me to speak and helped inform what I was going to say next. Usually, when I use humor, I use it in threes, where there's something funny, and then something totally different that hopefully is some sort of a topper. But in this case, I used 3 in a topper because I could tell the audience was going to be expecting 2 in a topper. So my unexpected was to use 3 and a topper, and it was very effective. When you think about your next presentation, whether you are in person or online, remember how important the audience is. They can provide you guidance, they can provide you energy, and in every way, they are providing you feedback. Organizers, consider that before you ask a bunch of people to turn off their cameras and to mute themselves. Bandwidth isn't the issue it may have been a couple of years ago, unless you're all getting your internet off the same bandwidth. But if you are speaking to an audience that you can't see and you can't hear, remember, they are laughing, they are thinking, and you need to account for that in how you present. Give them the pause, give them the opportunity to laugh and to think. They'll love you for it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you being my audience, an audience which, hey, I can't see or hear, but that's okay. We'll speak anyway.